Apple executive, Eddie Q, is saying that the iPhone maker is exploring adding AI search to its browser. Now, this is sending Alphabet, the parent of Google's, shares lower by some 7% as we speak. Bloomberg's Jackie Davalos has the inside scoop. Ultimately, this is being said in court, the DOJ remedy hearing about how Google tackles what a judge deems its monopoly in search. Eddie Q giving evidence, and it seems to be quite shocking to many.
Absolutely, because for the first time, we have the prospect of Apple bringing others into the fold. Eddie Q actually name-checked a couple of the AI companies that are toying with their LLM models in search, Perplexity being a big one. It also named Anthropic and OpenAI as possible partners, quote, adding them to the list that they would consider adding to their search engine. Forever now, it's been Google being the exclusive partner, obviously the core of this dispute going on with the DOJ. But what this is really showing is an acknowledgement that they can't do it alone here, that they have to really find new ways to engage people and adapt how they search for things on their phone. He also revealed that for the first time in April, the number of people searching in Google or in the Apple search actually fell. That kind of engagement shift is showing that they're going to need to adapt, and bringing others kind of as part of this list is the first step in doing that.
So basically not turning to Safari to search. He's theorizing, Eddie Q, that people are using generative AI products instead. And as you mentioned, he name checks a few, but says they will not likely become default. Does that therefore mean, look, they're still going to be working alongside Alphabet? Alphabet has its own generative AI offerings. Could it be interwoven into Safari? Does this sort of knee-jerk reaction need more exploring?
It certainly shows that there's competition. And when it comes to large language models, there's a new model out almost every month these days. And I think it shows an openness to remaining nimble with the different players out there. It might be OpenAI one day, but you have other very smart competitors like a Perplexity. So it really shows that they're not taking a one company approach this time. They're going to diversify.
And of course, in many ways, the one company approach, the $20 billion they receive in payments from Google to making them a default, is what's at question here. And Eddie Q saying it does keep him up at night, the worry about losing that revenue. But going back to already the relationship that Apple has with OpenAI, we know that Apple has decided it's not going to be building its own generative AI products thus far. It's going to be intertwining others. So would that mean OpenAI gets the leg up here?
Possibly. I think at this point, they're looking for a reliable partner. As you know, Caroline, Apple is extremely cautious when it comes to rolling out new products and new services, features. They're not going to do it if it's not done well. Obviously, with their conference coming up in a couple months, it's going to be interesting to see what they have to show for the last year. At the last developer conference, AI was a big theme, that we were finally going to get to see these AI features. Siri has been somewhat of a disappointment, but OpenAI certainly, just given their scope and scale, the familiarity people already have with their tools, might give them a leg up in this case.